6 weeks before Nevada,
អូយឃើញតែមុខចឹង
Elon had taken a video camera from the closet of their house
សាក់
in
នឹងវា
Los
ស្ទើរ
Angeles.
ខ្លីស្ទើរវែង
It was a small Sony Handycam, the kind people
Oh, hai
used
lang
in
muốn
the early
trúng bên nhau.
2000s before phones made cameras redundant.
មកពី
He
ធ្វើ
had
ការ
set
ទះ
it
ច្រើន
on the
យើងបាច់
kitchen
ញ័រ
counter, pointing it at the bouncy seat where Nevada was sitting on a Tuesday afternoon in late July. Nevada
Okay.
had been awake, 10 weeks old, which is the age when babies begin to truly notice the world. When their eyes start to focus and track movement. When they
អូ
turn
ចាស់
toward
មក
voices.
ដូច4គុណ6
When their faces begin
Okay.
to hint at the expressions that will eventually become their expressions. The specific face that will be theirs and no one else's for the rest of their life. Elon had stood slightly off to the side of the camera and made sounds. Soft, nonsense sounds. The kinds of sounds that fathers make at babies when no one else is. Ranunculus held against her chest, Priya's hand on her arm. He looked at her face. The face of the woman he was going to marry in the next 10 minutes. Oh, if the next 10 minutes went the way they were supposed to go.
អូយសាក់នឹង
The
ដាក់តាណា
face
នេះ
of a woman who had already been through more than most people survive and had survived it all anyway, and was standing here in this room, in this dress, because she had chosen to try again.
ជុំមក
He gave her the smallest nod. It said everything it needed to say without a single word. It said, I trust you. I am
ស្
not
ទើរ
afraid.
វែងនេះអើ
Do
យ
what
ពិ
you
បាក
need
ធ្វើ
to do.
មែនណា
And Justine, who had chosen this man precisely because of moments like this one,
ជប៉ុន
who
ណា
had
នេះ
known from the very beginning
Không phải ai
that
Japan
his
mà khơi
steadiness was
thì-
not absence of feeling, but the deepest kind of strength, took one breath and walked forward. The
ក៏មាន
room
ភាសាទិញក្អាប
watched
ផ្លែកៗ
her
ច្រើនណា
Not the way a room watches a bride walk toward her groom, with warmth and anticipation, and the comfortable sentimentality of a moment everyone has been waiting for. And this was different. This was the way people watch something they do not fully understand
ចាំផ្លែអនុសិន
and cannot.
I saw myself hugging people.
Hello, hello.
I heard myself giving a speech.
ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំ
applauding.
មានអ្នកគេទិញឲ្យខ្ញុំអូចង់និយាយថាម៉េចគេ
I was somewhere behind my own
អឺ
eyes.
មានគេទិញឲ្យបានឲ្យខ្ញុំ
observing
មក
everything
ពី
from a distant soul.
yes super
Not only in
duper
relationships,
yes
but
super
everywhere.
duper
In meetings where I said,
Super duper.
in conversations where I laughed at jokes that weren't funny because everyone else
ចាំមក
laughed.
តែ
In moments where I shaped myself into
Tin,
whatever
tin,
version
tin.
made things easier. I wasn't lying to people.
គេ
That wasn't me. I was disappearing slowly, piece by
Arizona.
piece, choice by
Arizona.
choice,
Watermelon.
smile by smile.
Alam
And
min
the
luna
wedding was supposed to be the moment where everyone saw me.
ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំទៅអាចជប៉ុនណាតែថតមកកណាត់លើអូយបាក់ set up
I
មែន
didn't
តា
even
នេះ
know who I was anymore.
បាយ
Just
ទៅនេះ
spending
ល្ងឹត
full life
បាយទៅណោះ
learning
ភ្លឺពេក
how to fit in, how to adjust,
ហើយ
how
ងើ
to
បឆោទៅ
become a version of yourself that works
Yo, we've been slim,
in every
okay.
situation. At work, you are focused and ambitious. With friends, you are relaxed. You are relaxed and fun. With family,
Alright.
you are responsible and steady. And somewhere in all that shifting,
អានេះដឹងកតោះ
you
សាក់
lose
ណា
the
គេ
part
ខ្ញុំ
that
យក
stays
មក
the
ដាក់
same,
ទៅដោយសារ
the
IQ
part
reveal
that
ពេក
exists when nobody is
អានេះគេទៅ
watching.
អា
I
ក្នុង
started testing
Just
small
go on,
things
Ian.
and sit in my office after everyone left and just exist. No
Ủa, bạn
emails,
coi cái
no
gì ạ?
calls, no tasks,
Mà nhóm sẽ khá
just
clay.
me and the quiet. And you know what I discovered?
ចាំតិច
I didn't know
ចាំ
what
តិច
to
រហូត
do. Without something to fix, someone to answer,
ទៅយកពេលនេះដាក់មកខ្លួនឯងខ្ញុំផឹកមួយខ្ញុំមួយតិចខ្ញុំទុកឲ្យ
that
ណា
scared
គេ
me
ខ្ញុំមិន
more
ដឹង
than
ហ៎
anything I had ever built, lost, or failed at. Because if you don't know who you are when you're alone, then is the person showing up in every other moment? Wedding planning
អឺ
became
ពេល
harder
ថ្ងៃយើង
after
ញ៉ាំ
that.
cocktail ក៏គេដាក់
Every
សយោ
decision
ពីរ
felt
ដែរ
like a test I was failing.
ញ៉ាំនេះ
The venue, the flowers,
ខ្ញុំ
the
ទៅអាច
vows,
ជប៉ុនខ្ញុំ
everyone kept asking
ខ្ញុំ
what
ញ៉ាំ
I
Arizona
wanted,
Arizona
what
និយាយ
I
ទៅបើអាមេរិក
wanted, but I couldn't answer because I
Mate.
had
Oi,
spent so
lol.
long asking what everyone else needed, forgotten how to know what I needed.
គេកំពុង
She
ថត
noticed, of
កុំញ៉ាំ
course
ញ៉ៃ
she noticed. You're not
Yeah.
here.
Ôi,
She
bạn
said
càng
when I
thông
was on
bệnh.
the couch,
Nè,
a
thông
show
quá nè.
playing that neither of us
Cái đập
was
ở
really
ai.
watching. I am right here.
Trời.
I said.
ធំពេក
She shook her head gently. No,
គេ
you're
ដាក់មកដៃ
somewhere
គេដាក់
else.
អស់អូមួយរៀនដៃខ្ញុំអត់ទាន់បានទេនេះយកមកលាបឯគេម៉ាស៊ីនអាន UV
Somewhere I had been going more
Yeah,
and
Arizona.
more often.
Bước cam ráng
That
trên
strange
xe nhỉ?
place where you watch your life instead of living it where everything feels like it's us happening to someone else. I tried once to explain the feeling,
ថ្ងៃទៅតាមនេះ cocktail នេះ
tried
គេ
to
ដាក់
put
ស
it into
cocktail
words.
ហ៊ានមើលអសបជ្រះ
How
ទៅ
do you
ដោយ
tell
សារអីខ្ញុំបា
someone
ត់ដឹងទេខ្ញុំ
the
ថតមក
person they love is
ខ្ញុំថាមក
real
ឃើញអសបជ្រះ
or just another character you created? How do you say that without breaking everything? So I stayed quiet, and the silence grew
អូ
heavier.
វិញ
People think silence is empty, but it isn't. Silence
Nhưng mà-
is full of everything you're not saying, everything
Tôi
you're
đã-
avoiding, everything
អ្នក
you're
ប៉ាកែ
pretending
មើល
not
បាត់
to
ដឹង
notice.
ដោយសារគេ
I would lie awake
តោះ
at
តែចេះមើលអសបជ្រះ
night
តែគាត់ថាខ្ញុំប្រាប់ brand នេះ
and feel
Arizona
pressing
ទិញនៅ super
against my
duper
chest,
អី
the
គេ
weight of
super
things I couldn't
duper
name.
super duper
Sometimes I would
super
get up
duper
and
មក
stand by
ម៉ា
the
ត់
window, looking out the city lights, all those people, all
watermelon
those lives,
cocktail
all of them performing something. Going to jobs they chose or fell into, living in relationships they built or drifted
យក
into,
ពីយ៉ាងឯអែម
moving through days that looked like what they were supposed to want.
បាក់អង្គុយ
And I
អ្នក
wonder
ណា
how
គេកាត់
many
កៅ
of
អី
them
មក
felt
នេះ
like
បាក់
I
អង្គុយ
did,
មែន
like they were standing outside their own
កៅអី
life,
គេកាត់មកឡើងត្រូវស្តង់ដារបាក់
watching
អង្គុយ
it
ខ្លួនឯង
happen, hoping no one else could tell.
ខ្ញុំនិយាយមែនរាល់ថ្ងៃទៅនេះខ្ញុំអង្គុយនិយាយម្នាក់ឯង
You become very good at it.
Bon,
You
chẳng nọ.
learn timing, tone,
ខំ
what to say and when to say it.
Vậy
You
mùi
learn
chân
how to
điền
make
tệ
people
hại chứ.
comfortable, how to
Nhanh
become
mà.
the version they expect.